Hi class, this is Haley McMurray, and this is my presentation on my learning inquiry paper, which was about student support services in online learning. And the question that I was looking at is, as a whole, are higher education institutions doing enough to tailor their support services to online students? Now, obviously, I couldn't look at every single program that is out there, so I chose to focus on World Campus. Now, my background for this is pretty obvious. I originally, actually in 2010, when online courses were still kind of a bit iffy and a lot of faculty members were not 100% behind this idea, I developed and co-taught an online intro to sociology course along with the department chair at my university at that time. And it was a fantastic experience. It was very foreign to me, but it really instilled in me a desire to learn more about online teaching. Also, obviously, I'm finishing my MED actually this semester, so only a couple days left, which is very exciting. And my career in higher education is going to involve, my guess is, quite a bit of online teaching. So this is not just important for me, but it's also important for all of us in our careers working in higher education. So hopefully the information in this presentation is useful to you as well. So why do students choose online learning? And this may seem a bit rhetorical since you and I are both online learners. Well, the unique challenges and needs that you and I likely have are some of the main reasons that students do choose to pursue their education online. The work and home responsibilities, a lot of us have children, some of us are single parents, many of us work full-time, seeking career advancement, or a lot of students are seeking a career change. And being able to work at the same time as attending your schooling is very valuable to students. And speaking of value, cost matters when you are especially a non-traditional student that has myriad other responsibilities that you are juggling while trying to attend school. Some institutions, and I would say some programs, do offer discounts for online education. In my research, the primary reasons that I found were some of the institutions didn't charge online students the traditional fees for services such as athletics that they wouldn't be engaging in, that they wouldn't be a part of as students who were not on campus. So those are the main unique needs and challenges. And my question here then is, are the support services that universities are offering, are they matching these needs for their online students? So some of the more traditional student services supports that you would expect to see would be advising, counseling, disabilities, tech support, networking, these types of things. But are they specifically tailored to meet the needs of online students? Now, I do not know all the different ways that we can do this, but a couple of the ideas that I had for how we can make access equal for online students, and I say equal, not comparable, right? Because if we were to say the online students need to have comparable services as the on-campus students, well, comparable generally means the same, and these aren't going to be the same because you and I and other online students, we have unique needs, we have unique challenges, and these services need to allow us equal access to the same types of services, but maybe in a different way. A couple of those ways. How about offering extended hours? A lot of us work full-time, and being able to reach out to tech support during normal office hours is basically impossible, right? So being able to have access to those during normal office hours is tricky. So a lot of programs do offer extended hours for things like academic advising and tech support. Advisors, this is one thing that I think you will agree we've really benefited from in our program, is we have specific faculty advisors as well as academic advisors in different departments that we can contact. But faculty advisors that will reach out and just ask us how we're doing, check in with us periodically, and they're basically our go-to resource in our program. Speaking of faculty, even faculty members who are not advisors per se, they are in a position, and you and I as future faculty members, we will be in positions where we will be able to proactively reach out to our students. So if we're noticing that our students maybe are falling behind or maybe need a bit of encouragement, that is one of the responsibilities, in my opinion, that faculty members should have in ensuring equal access for online students, not just to the courses, but to the other kinds of supports available in university settings. And an online library that gives students many of the same resources, if not even more resources, than are offered in the libraries on campus. So I decided to look at how is World Campus tailoring their supports directly to students who are online. And as you and I both know, World Campus is all online. All of the different programs, there are over 150 different programs, undergraduate through graduate, and even certificates that students can pick from through World Campus. So I based my assessment on my experience using many of these services, on a comparison with previous institutions that I've attended, and some of you know that I have also obtained a graduate degree from Florida State University, so I have experience from Florida State and also from Idaho State University, which was my undergraduate school, and from phone interviews with staff. I called up a number of different departments from World Campus, and I spoke to them about their support services that they offer their students. And here is what I found. I found ample evidence of equal access for online students. They have support departments dedicated just to World Campus students, which is definitely not the norm in my experience. Many institutions have the exact same services for, and the same departments, right, for online students and for the on-campus students. And so this is very unique and very special, I believe. They do offer extended hours for academic advising and tech support. And in my experience, although it wasn't required, I did have several financial aid staff members call me after office hours because they knew that our time zones made it so otherwise I may not be able to take their calls. So I found that quite exceptional. There are multiple communication methods, including text messaging and chatting, in order to be able to reach support. And we do at Penn State have the 9th largest research library in the entire country. Pretty remarkable. We also have free access to lynda.com courses, which most people would have to pay for. We have free access to the Chronicle of Higher Education, which if you're like me, that has been an invaluable resource during my program, being able to use that for research purposes. Also, if you'll think back to the beginning of your program, we did a career interest assessment where we were able to kind of tap into those different interests that we have career and academically. And then that was followed up with a conversation with one of the career counselors at PSU. And to me, that was a fantastic experience and actually helped me pinpoint which area I wanted to pursue as my major emphasis in the program. And we have been able to create an e-portfolio. So that is that digital compilation of everything that we've been working on in this program, which for those of you and I who are working on career advancement, this is a fantastic tool to be able to share with our future employers to say, this is what I've learned and this is what I can do. So in conclusion, based on the diversity of the different programs that World Campus offers, the variety and the different types of student supports and the extended hours of those student supports, and my observations and practice going through these different support services, it is my firm belief that PSU and World Campus demonstrate a clear institutional mission to serving their students through online methods of instruction and student services supports. Here are my references. I hope this was interesting to you, and I hope it made you really think about the benefit that we have had being able to go through World Campus for our continued education. Thank you.